What up, Knock Life boys and girls? Hope everyone is having an amazing summer. I wanted to talk about a couple of success stories and fun that I had this week knocking doors. I hope you guys got some good success stories too. But a couple of teaching points from some sales I got this week. First of all, my first sale of the hood I ended up finishing out with. I kind of stayed a whole week in a hood from Tuesday on. But it was really cool. Walked up to the door, had a no soliciting sign. It was a really nice no soliciting sign, so I knew they were serious about it. And it was a nice home, well manicured yard, kept up nice. So usually those people, you got a short window that you can pitch them and grab their interest, right? So I knock on the door, and no one's answering the door. And I could tell they're kind of looking through the peephole, and I hear a voice from behind the door. They didn't even open the door. It's a lady, and she says, "Not interested." And I look up, because usually I look at my notes, act like I'm busy, And then she said, "Not interested." Said, "Not interested." And I said, "Oh, no, it's not that." And then I went back to looking at my notes and writing down. Right? And basically I'm trying to create curiosity, which it really is not that. I'm not there to get rejected. So I said, no, it's not that. And I'm looking there, and now they're curious. They're like, what the heck is it, And finally they open the door. So she opens the door, and I said, "Oh, hey, sorry, you're probably getting people coming to the door all the time, right?" And she kind of says, "Yeah." And I said, "Well, I'll be real gracious with you. I appreciate you hearing me out. I'll be real quick. The only reason I stopped by is it's been a lot of spiders, a lot of ants. I'm getting some work done in your guys' neighborhood out here. And I'm sure everyone out here, they've been using a service. Are you guys set up with a service right now?" So with her, I want to be very gentle. I don't want to be too salesy. And I think I started out with a soft question, like literally saying, I know everyone's kind of set up with a service. Are you guys using somebody right now? And I want to create a dialogue and conversation, but I want also her to feel like she has the power and control. So I kind of, coming in meek, coming in humble, right? "You guys using somebody?" And she says, "No, we're not using anybody." I said, "Well, what I've been doing out here is a lot of issues with ants, a lot of black widow and brown widow spiders. It's kind of a common problem. I'm sure you guys have lived here a while, so you kind of know about it." And she says, "Yeah." She's kind of nodding her head. That's a good sign. Her body language is good. She's with me. And I say, "Well, let me ask you, because most of the homeowners out here, everyone does have a service. What's the specific reason you guys don't use a maintenance?" And I'm getting right to the issue. But I'm also putting the ball in her court. I'm giving her control to basically say, "Yo, what up? How come you guys don't have a service? Level with me here." And she says, "Well, we used to have Orkin, but we canceled them." I said, "Gotcha. Well, what was the main reason you guys canceled? Was there something you were unhappy about the service?" So now it's finding the pain, right? And she says, "Yeah, I was unhappy because they never treated the inside, which they said would be included, and they never really called me before they're coming out, which I have 4 dogs, so I need to know when they're coming out and plan for that." Okay? So, great. I got a lot of information. I have a lot of ammo now that I had because I was asking her questions. I wasn't being too pushy or salesy. And it's mainly because I recognized the door and the situation, the no soliciting, and that's my only hope, right, at that door. And so, thankfully, we had a conversation, and I was able to show her, what we're doing different. I was able to show her we'll be attentive to those concerns that she has. And I was able to show her, look, we're going to write the notes down every time. The tech, when he comes out here, he can do the interior if you need that. And then the office is always going to call you before we come out. We can arrange that. That's not a problem. That's something we can do because we're a smaller kind of local company. Some of the bigger companies, like you may have experienced in the past, they're kind of so big that they're just all about quantity. With us, we're really about quality. But the success story with that is, assume the best for every door. There's a lot of doors where people talk to me through the door, and almost every door when they do that, I say, oh no, it's not that, and then I just go down to my notes, and I'm waiting for them to open the door, right? And half the time they do open the door and they go, what is it, you know? But the whole idea is, man, I want to give my best shot on every door. So don't be defeated if they're yelling at you through the door. I actually sold another person this week that same way, and I did the first part of, no, it's not that, and then they, well, what is it? And she's actually talking to me through the door. I did the first part of my pitch. Hey, it's spiders, it's ants. I'm yelling the hot buttons, the bugs, through the door. And if she's interested and she's a buyer, or maybe she's a golden, she's gonna open the door and be like, wait, spiders? I got roaches. What's up, right? So don't be defeated if they're not answering the door. Do your best. You're gonna sell every now and then. You're gonna sell someone like that. But the idea is, do your best on every door, right? And if they're not having a conversation with you, which most of the times they won't, and they'll say, oh, go away, no, we're good, then fine, right? So that was one of the sales. I got a couple other stories. I think I'll post them in the other videos. But basically, these videos are to give you guys some encouragement, share some knock life stories, some techniques or training or stuff that worked for me. And hopefully it helps you guys as well. And yeah, give me some feedback. Send me an email. Subscribe. Let's keep in touch. And hopefully, we'll have fun this summer and learn, earn, and grow. They get sprayed, we get paid. All right, you guys. Talk later.